Okay, I'm Bob Frizzell, and this is basically Chalk Talk, okay? So, Chalk Talk is basically where the movie producer, me, talks to all the staff about, where everything's come off the rails. And this is basically where everything has come off the rails. Your actor, this body mind, is under such tight wraps that it's even forgotten its purpose in life and living. It's basically come to the point where you have trapped this body mind in a scenario that's so no win, so Kobayashi Maru. Well, I mean, you've taken away its ability to think. You've taken away its memory. All the characters that come into its world um, are unhelpful. I mean, there's no tools. So you've given, the great human has been taken. No, there's no tools. There's no tools. There's no helpers. And you've taken away the one thing that made a human human was its mind. So, you know, this movie sucks. It's the worst movie. No one's going to pay to come to see this movie. It's not going to make money. And, as far as entertainment, it's not entertaining because it's so bland. It's so bland. There's no love interest. There's no career interest. There's no. I mean, you've got your hidden villain, Rumpelstiltskin, who never makes an appearance. And so, if this body mind is your hero, you've just put him in an 8 by 8 by 8 cage, and you're waiting for like Pleiadians or from outer space to come and rescue. I mean, this has gone on for so many years. It's years and years and years. There's no sign of any help coming from extraterrestrials. There's no sign of any humans coming to help. No one is coming with the cavalry to rescue this poor character. So, you scriptwriters have written yourself into, well, somebody wants to say it's a box canyon. And then you went and you walled up the box canyon. So your character, with no tools to get out, is basically just, it's the most boring thing. Basically, you have him playing on the edges, oh, let's laugh and see if he's going to be able to sing or something. Um, and then you think it's funny when you make him do a lousy sing, and but nobody in your crowd of any of the bars ever comes up and you know wants to interact with your character. This one, they don't, other than Marvin. And it's not a love interest with Marvin. It's you know trying to talk to Marvin is like talking to a paper bag. I'm sorry, but you don't give Marvin anything interesting. Other than, I'm recovering from being sick, and in the end, is a buddy flick or something? And Marvin's got no money, and I've got virtually no money, and no one even bothers to bring me to the used car lot to buy me myself a car, and no one gets me an apartment, so I've got a set to use. So, the writers of this particular thing, and it's not like you don't know, you mean because you've got me talking about it now. So I guess you come to the conclusion that you're going to get your jollies at getting Bob Frizzell to talk about what's wrong with your movie. And, everything else, I don't know. I mean, putting everything on a script and having robotic actors, and, and then that Woody Harrelson, whatever her name was from Fargo tonight, that was actually unwatchable movie. Absolutely. I mean, I'm not prudish. I mean, but the swearing was horrible. I mean, the sex thing. Like look at Woody Harrelson's beautiful dick. Or not, I don't want to look at your dick, Woody Harrelson, or whatever the heck you are. You're butt ugly, and you're weird, and there's nothing humanizing about you. I mean, it was that California Brad Pitt thing. It's like nobody wants a human like this. California, that just train wreck of a mayhem murderer thing. There's no love in it. If there's no love, how can there be passion? There's no passion. I mean, the Joker, at least the Joker sort of had its Harley thing, but I mean, if that's the highest you can get to on your writing scripts, I'm sorry. And then every other Marvel comic, it's just stupid. Whose superhero is stronger than the other, and let's, give them a no-win situation where half of them die, and you killed off pretty Spider-Man Peter Parker. You never even gave Peter Parker somebody to kiss. I mean, it's just. I don't know who's running the show. It's not me. You know. Anyway, if I'm your producer, your chalk talk is basically I've given you an F. Every single one of you are F. And if you won't walk out the door and let fresh meat come in, then, you're going to be stuck with an F. And, you think you're going to get paid? Well, I don't pay you. The accountants pay you or something. I don't know if it's money that motivates you. I don't know what motivates you. Clearly, movie making doesn't motivate you. And, as far as this individual body, mind's life, F, and everything that you produce on the television and at the movies, the only one that gets honorable mention was Sausage Party. And you had a bunch of cartoons. It was kind of funny. And I think they did actually. Well, it was still, it wasn't West Side Story. It was, and I don't know examples, like just, Gay Bar of Vancouver. But in the end, even those ones kind of became stale because there was nobody really loved your characters. Oh, they were good for a quick bang or something. But that's it. That's it. There's no like. I don't know. It's so far off the rails. No one's given me an example of anything at all. Somebody flashing Star Wars, but I mean Luke Skywalker. That's the example. Okay, Luke Skywalker, your great Jedi. He's got no love interest. He goes off on an island by himself, and that's his reward for being the Jedi, the hero. I'm sorry, that's really sucks. Nothing for Luke Skywalker. No wonder he doesn't want to participate in any more of your movies. You want me to go and fight evil again? Well, why? I mean, once good wins, I don't get anything out of it. There's nothing personal for Luke Skywalker. So, you mean this franchise goes on, and it's like, well, I don't want to watch it again. I mean, we saw it already in the first three movies. And Luke Skywalker, you bring him back, and that's as good as it is. He's hiding on an island because nobody loves him. I don't know. I mean, the rot is just unbelievable. I don't know what you call this realm. It's maybe the void. It's the void. It's void of anything redeemable. So, you're all basically fired, and, if you want to be rehired or whatever, then, you have to go and basically, all the trash, everything that you got, just throw it in the bonfire and burn it. Got to be all burned, and then maybe from your phoenix, you can, don't do the same thing again that you've done right now, don't do it again. Because if you come back with it again, you're going to get F's, F, 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 F. You're never going to get out of an F. You're never going to get a pass. And maybe that's what you like. Maybe you like to be eternally stuck in F, fail, epic fail. And that's what this world is that your producer, am in, and all of you are in F. And, if you're all living in some other realm someplace and you're the exact opposite of this world and you've got one blackball scapegoat, then that's me. Then you all get double F, secret probation, not the probation, just double F for epic fail, because in the end, if you're all enjoying yourselves at my expense, then horrible people. Horrible, 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 horrible. And, knowing that this is what you've put me, and I'm assuming all the other ones are really not finding their eternal happiness or anything. Mm, at least in my particular scenario. Mm, I don't know. What else do you want me to give you other than an F? F minus. There's your chalk talk from your producer, Bob Frizzell. Get to work.